Previously on A House Divided, the party had made the discovery of a second type of arcane portal in the property, this one not linked with the other planes they have currently visited. It appeared to be about only a third complete, so they explored the house some more before heading to the Feywild. They found some letters strengthening Regulus's claim on the house. However, the timeline does not make sense, and this has led to more questions than answers. They then made their way to the Fey version of the house, breaking and entering into the main bedchambers of the lady of the house, and then finding the next third of the arcane portal for them to study, bringing them ever closer to finding out what is truly going on in this House Divided. Okay, everyone, so we are back here. You are in the main bedchambers. You made your discovery not long ago, and you'd been looking at the actual arcane portal for a little while, before having a quick peruse and a little wander around the room, etc., and checking out the balcony where Milton found a figure out on the balcony drinking tea, I believe, and he gave you a wry smile as you were coming through, and he's like, Milton, how's things going?
Vostalas, my good friend, it's been a while. How are you doing?
Oh, not bad at all, thank you. Just taking a moment out here. I'm not I'm not invited so much into the house these days here in the Fey version, such as it is, but alas.
Oh, I can totally understand. It's a little bit of a drag with all the cannibalism going on and stuff.
Oh, they have many, many problems, that being one of the minor ones, absolutely. But how things going for you?
Me personally, well, could be good, could be better, but overall, I think we're building a good case for Regulus's claim. So at least my bosses will be happy. So that's a point in my favor.
Excellent. Well, yes, it's good to see you all again.
I am missing Bob's companionship, though, so maybe I should do something about that soon.
Oh dear, yes, I did see that Bob had made a sort of a minor move into my version of the house, and he does use that term for a moment when he's talking about the shade version of the house.
What happened with him? Did he?
Oh, no, yeah, apologies. No, I found him literally trying to literally take his own head off with some sort of blade. It was not pleasant at all. He had found a mounted carving knife of all things and was trying to ram himself or prepare himself to ram against it. It was not. It didn't seem like quite a very pleasant version of the of expertise, but clearly he knows his place as any good imp should.
At least he knows what to do, yes, you're right.
Exactly. I mean, it's not like he can die. But anyway...
I just think I put something together just now. Do you think we could speak privately at some point?
Absolutely, I'm always all ears on that front. I'm more comfortable having chats in the library in my version of the estate, if that would be more okay with yourself. Now that you do have free travel, of course.
I kind of want to ask something, but I think it might give away a little bit much. How? I'm just gonna ask it. Fuck it. How much does Vostalas look like Regulus?
How much does Vostalas look like Regulus? Oh, give me a perception check.
What I'm trying to figure out is Vostalas really Kryn? Because he's a tiefling, right?
Yes, yeah, I see where you're going.
Ooh, I really wanted that to work for you.
Maybe something in the nose, but not a lot.
I was about to say that's a big revelation for 5 minutes into the stream.
No, it's just because he was like, "Oh, it's my domain," and I was like, Wait a
Yes,
second.
yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, that was you picked up on some tone and wording there. That's a good guess. That's a good shot to take.
But yeah, in the moments, yeah, nothing much comes of any of this as you're saying that on that one.
I'm still asking to talk to him privately, even though I don't see it. Milton still has his suspicions.
Absolutely. So yeah, he's more than willing to talk privately. But he says, so yes, so I have obviously I've been checking in on you all, and you seem to have been finding some interesting things as of late. How goes your expeditions to the bedrooms? He sort of gives a sort of a wry smile as he says that.
Well, not as fun as it could be, obviously. Like with some company, it's always nicer. But
true. He
apart
says.
apart from that, I think we've made some progress.
Yes, some interesting discoveries from what I've seen. And he sort of gives an even bigger smile.
Well, yes, but I think you know very well that we might be missing one more thing.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to get a very good idea of some of that on that one. Let's just say I'm very interested in finding out how all this will play out as time goes on. But but I'll be keeping an eye, obviously, and please, by all means, seek me out whenever you feel the need. But I will. I'll finish my tea unless you have anything else that you guys want to discuss at this point. But I'm always around if you need any favors or just need a friendly face to talk to. And he sort of gives you another smile. Sort of nodding at the rest of the party in general.
Astra's gonna push away, push away and go. Do you know anything about creatures that come out of mirrors and murder everyone in their sight?
Ah, you're talking about some of the things on the material, I'm assuming, he says, looking at you sort of wryly.
Yes, we've come across some issues there, and we've done a lot of property damage to prevent further issue.
Yeah, I've done a lot of study of what's been going on with some of that. There's a lot of misused planar energy around in the material plane. I'll put it in those terms. And it seems to have some unwitting effects. I believe the creatures you're talking about may be one of those things. Mortals aren't supposed to play around with this kind of power. This family obviously felt they could do better.
So are you saying, did the planar magic create those monsters or summon those monsters?
I think it was more likely they're a creation of it. Whatever the accident happened back in the day, I believe these are remnants of misuse of that energy after the fact. There's more of them than just those creatures you've seen. There are some strange beasts, spiders in the gardens that give off similar energies. And there are wraiths, I believe you may have seen before in the dining room, that also seem to have similar properties. They're all linked to the planes in ways they shouldn't be. They're very interesting. But, I don't know exactly how or why they were created in the first place. But I think they're part of the accident rather than created for their own purpose.
So they were mistakes from the house split rather than deliberate?
Maybe. I don't know for sure, but it's my guess from what I have seen. Or Darius Corvinaris and whatever he was up to was far more intelligent and controlling than I gave him, and powerful than I give him credit for.
Have you spoken to him since all of this has happened? Have you seen him?
No one has. It was, as far as I am aware, he was supposed to have perished in the actual event. But now that you're finding more details of some of the energy I've been noticing, I'm intrigued whether or not that is true or not.
Just a question. How long were you around before this incident, or did you only came around later when the house was already...
I came and dwelled here when I found out that the house was in all 3 planes. I found that very intriguing, and I started digging at that point. With my background, it seemed interesting. I have a pretty good skill of planar magic overall, and it seemed like this was something that was interesting or intriguing to me to find out. Can you imagine what controlling such energies and power might be? It would definitely be of interest, surely, to many a party. I thought it was worth spending time trying to work these out. So, no, I only visited the place briefly before the events, but I've spent much more time here since. It's intriguing, not?
Well, it is certainly intriguing, I'll give you that.
If you are such an expert on the planes, can you tell us about the mist that surrounds the house and the material, and also why the time has passed so much? It seems as if seasons have passed since we last returned.
Yes, time from Fae to the material does seem to always be a problematic thing. I thought you were aware that it was a thing. Apologies, is that not... I didn't realize that you didn't know.
Espen is gritting his teeth.
You can insight check him if you wish.
Sure, yeah, absolutely. Fucking guidance, buddy.
Speaking of time, where is your assistant? Did we leave her behind again?
You have
She's
to,
right next to me.
Yeah, you have to assume she is here because your
I
DM
can't
doesn't
control
keep
her, okay?
On that one. But yes, she is always around as this is all going on. On that one, bear with me.
14. Any sort of fact-finding rolls with really high numbers, always roll 5 or less. It's very annoying.
You're on privately rolled, by the way, mate.
Me?
Yes, you are rolling private, but I can make it
weird.
so I can make it
Okay,
reveal. So it's fine.
I rolled a 5 because I wanted to know something, and obviously Foundry doesn't want me to.
Of course, it's Foundry's fault that the dice made the thing on that one. But yeah, no, as per usual with this guy, he's just real hard to read. As this is all
Espen
going.
doesn't believe him anyway.
That's fair enough. That's fair enough. As he sort of he smiles in your general direction as he's sort of telling you this on that front. But anyway, I mean, time is time. It is what it is. But
What of the mists then?
Sorry, sir. As he sort of looks around to you, Regulus, as this goes on.
Like, how much time passes day to day, or is it just completely sporadic?
I'm afraid it's one of those random things with the Feywild. I'm afraid it's one trip you may only have moments, another it can be longer, much longer. It is, yes, a chaotic place. I detest there's no order to what goes on with that. It does seem annoying at that, but not much one can do about that sort of thing.
So what of the mists then?
The mists.
Bob was swallowed whole by them, and we see faces in them. It seems we cannot pass them to return to our home, to Ferncombe, or anywhere else.
Yes, it does seem like something is sort of trying to keep things here at the moment. I do agree. To be honest, I'm not sure what's going on, but there is again this strange planar energy involved that is definitely odd and worrisome. In fact, even I am now kind of trapped within the house, within the 3 versions of the house. This was not always so. Something has changed, and I don't quite know what the answer is.
Well,
this is why I'm kind of...
But of course... Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, this is why I'm very intrigued by what you guys have been up to. it seems like things have been changing since your arrival. And now, yes, things on the material are different as well. So yes, it is interesting.
Well, of course I rolled an insight, and of course I rolled a 3, so just carry on.
Okay. Fair enough on that one. Yeah, he just gives you a smile as all this is going on. But anyway, yes, don't let me keep you here for too long. By all means, do what you need to do. But yes, if you have any info or questions that you need answered, seek me out. I'll be in the library. I'll be passing back there fairly shortly.
I do have a question.
Mm-hmm. For you, Milton. No problem.
Thank you. How are the current sentiments in the Shadow Place against us?
Yes, well, you're not doing too well there on that one, are you? And he is really smiling at that as that's going on. Seems the sun has riled people up, seeing that things have been stolen from his rooms, and he's trying to sway his father and mother that clearly it must be the newcomers that have been. So yes, I'm not sure that you'll be very welcome at this point.
Oh, Fostelas, I am sure you know we are completely and utterly innocent.
Oh, I completely believe you. Absolutely.
We did nothing that would be even slightly misconstrued as illegal.
I know, and I would honestly vouch for you if Kryn and his wife did not find my presence a pain and not enjoyable as it is. So apologies, my vouching for you in this case with those two is just not going to work, unfortunately. I try and avoid them as much as I can.
Well, I am sure there are other ways you can be of use to us.
Oh, absolutely.
With your knowledge and interest in things like interplanar travel and portals, I am sure you must have had a look at the circle in Kryn's bedroom.
Well,
at least at some point.
I have now. I didn't know it was there until I had spied on you and seen that your group had found something in there. But yes, I have taken a look at it now.
Oh, you spied on us. Should I feel flattered?
Oh, absolutely flattered, Milton, yes. Just checking on wonderful assets within the house and how they were getting on. When you lost Bob, I was like, oh, I have to check in on them, honestly.
Varya looks at Mona and puts a finger down her throat like, ugh, gross.
Astra's like third wheeling in that room. It's like looking between the two of them.
Astra's like, ooh. Fair enough.
I don't know why all of a sudden I'm flirty with him, but I think it's working.
This is not where I expected it to go, but here we are, I guess. But yes, I have briefly seen that there is one there now, once I realized what you were up to and what you had found. But alas, yes, I haven't been able to spend much time examining it yet.
Well, what would it take for you to gather this information for us without us having to move back to that, let's say, hostile place?
That is interesting.
We have more shadow crystals to barter with if you would be interested in such an exchange.
Yes, shadow crystals are interesting. And I am very, very interested in finding out where all of this leads. What
So it's mutually beneficial, then?
It certainly is mutually beneficial. I certainly think it's something that I could be interested in working out on that front. Let me have a think. I'll see what I can do on that one. I'm going. As far as I can work out, it'll take a good few hours worth of investigation with Arcana to actually manage to mark all of this down. It is time-consuming, but interesting.
Well, you are in luck, seeing as we ourselves need a little bit of a long rest. So you could have all the time in the world if you wanted to.
It is...
Perhaps we meet back on the material plane in, say, 8 material plane hours.
Possibly. I couldn't interest in one of you sort of signing an oath of service to me as a little bonus to this arrangement. I would certainly would bode well for me in the long term if I could have someone that I could knowingly trust amongst this group forever. he's trying to bargain. He's trying to bargain the plan on that front.
Well, if you have a contract for me, I'd be more than happy to have a look.
Apologies, Milton. I think your benefactors would not bode well with me having a second contract with myself. But I'm more than happy to show you the contract that I would offer to one of the others if they were willing to be bound in such a way. It's not like they would have to do anything dramatic in the moment. Just be ready to be called when needed at some point later.
Well, you do know how much I love paperwork. I'd love to go over it.
Absolutely, you could 100%. I'd be happy to show you what the contract would involve on that one.
Perhaps I can help you improve some things, make it more ironclad.
Oh my God! Get a room.
Well, I suppose the first questions.
That out loud.
The first questions are: is there anyone amongst you that would be willing to be highly compensated in such a way that they would be able to take on such a deal?
Highly compensated, you say?
Absolutely.
Is there anyone you particularly want? Are you saying this was someone in mind already that you particularly want to sign?
No, I can. As long as it was one of your party, I would be relatively happy with most of that. I mean, that one kind of interests me. And Espen, he points at Varia, at your halfling friend there in the moment.
Do it.
Yeah, you see Espen has his arms crossed with a scowl on his face, and during this conversation, Varia had looked up at Espen and is now mimicking exactly what he's doing. So they're basically both just crossed arm scowling at this dude. Varia doesn't say anything, Espen doesn't say anything.
Well, maybe they can ruminate on that and consider it. But yes, I mean, I'm more than happy to consider someone else if they are interested in possibly going down that route. But yes, maybe you need some time to think. Clearly, you all quite tired and have been doing up to much in the last few days. I can always meet you on the material in a while, and we can work things out. It's up to you. It's honestly not a problem. And Milton, I can obviously show you the paperwork that would be involved. And
that would be lovely.
He pulls out a contract of description that makes sense.
Do you want? Let me go over it, and then when we meet again tomorrow, I will show you all the little improvements and little like things that I will build into.
Absolutely. Well, shall we say we meet in the material in the morning, or shall we? Or would you like me to return here? It's honestly up to you. I can be in any of the places.
Can Varia make a wisdom saving throw, please?
Oh yes, I can do that for that one in the moment.
AC 16.
1 second. Let's find the Varia. 1 sec. She does have a sheet, right, on that one. Okay, so bear with me. So, sorry, wisdom we're after here. Okay, yes, in the moment.
To piss off the wizard or the sorceress. It's a good...
Okay.
Well, that was Vostalas.
That came through as Vostalas in the moment.
Right.
1 second. I will close his sheet, and we will try that again.
Too bad good rolls.
Yeah.
Oh, she has a little bit of something, but not a vast amount.
No.
Oh.
The rage.
That's fine.
Does she know that something tried to happen?
Nope, because it was cast psionically.
Very nice, very nice. But yes, in the moments, nothing happens, and where things will pass on that one. So yes, so Milton, Vostalas will pass you over his contract, this planar contract with his masters that he would be asking someone to sign if they were willing on that front, and he's going to sit down and continue having his tea, and we'll meet you guys in the material maybe in the next day. Meanwhile, the rest of you, yes.
What do you think you'd get if you signed that? Speaking to Cordelia, obviously.
Sorry?
What sort of powers? What's he saying you'll get from doing signing this contract?
I don't think you get anything. I think he gets the thing, which is your indentured servitude.
Yeah, no.
Didn't
thing
you
we
already
get
get something because you're throwing daggers of darkness?
I don't think I've spoken to him at all. So.
I don't mean from him, I just mean in general.
That's not cool. But that was just from someone saying they'll help me. So I can't think that's anything bad, right?
Oh no, that's when these dark entities love to get to you the most. When you need help.
Ah. Oh.
He seems unconcerned at the moment of this going.
I mean, I would offer to sign it myself, but I'm afraid Vostalas would have to get in line between the dozens of others that I've signed.
Cordelia has been through a fair few of those. That's definitely true. So yeah, I suppose the question is, guys, what are you up to as this is going on? I will give you this, Cordelia. You're aware that to fully replicate this part of the circle, the arcane circle, and to be able to transpose it, you think you would need a few hours or help and a few hours to actually have all this marked down in a way that you could then replicate it somewhere else, if that makes sense. So you think there is a period of time required to make enough notes to make this transferable to somewhere else, if that makes sense. Basically, it's a 4-hour and a good Arcana check is what's really going on mechanically.
Astra, may I have your assistance in noting this down?
Oh, yeah, of course, definitely.
While they're busy, I'm just sitting next to Vostalas. I think it'll be a little bit more than 8 hours, just so you know.
Of course. It's not a problem. I have many other things to be getting on with. Oh, damn.
Beast.
I think we're going to have a bit of a time jump here, but you guys, with that level of information between the two of you and that control, you managed to pull all the info together that you feel you're comfortable with, the rubbings that you've taken and the notes and everything, that the information to replicate this in part is done in about a couple of hours. So instead of it taking 4, it takes you just about 2 in the moment as this is all going on. You're also you've managed to work out exactly what kind of materials you would need and things like that, but you've known some of that from last time of bone and ash, wood from the building and things like that, are parts of the things that, or woods from the ground, that have been turned into, with incense, turned into ash. You do need some of that to do it, but yeah, you guys do a speedy thing of this going on. As this time period is going through and you're spending a couple of hours here, I need someone to roll me for each hour a d12, please. We need to know on an 11 or on a 12 something may be happening, and it's the equivalent of our overland rules, but I'm going to be using that. So Cordelia, as you're doing one of these parts of the Arcana, I'm going to have you roll one of the d12s, and then we'll have Astra do the other, as you two are the main main things of these two. Yes, as this is all going on.
During this first hour, could I have resummoned Bob?
Absolutely, yes. You can certainly spend the time to bring Bob back into it. Things as this is all going on. Time will pass without issue as this is all going on, and you guys rest up and do things as you need. But Bob will be able to be returned to you as well in the moments. As well, Seb, as he will be returned here and he will reappear, and he's like, he crawls out of the ash once more, like he does each time whenever this happens, and starts to dust himself off, looking a little bit like a sourpuss as he looks at you, Milton, for a few moments.
Good, I have work for you.
Yeah. I guess, boss. I thought that would be true.
I have a very interesting contract here. I will do this outside of earshot of Vostelas, of course.
Of course, yeah. No, I would say he for the first hour he joins you for tea, and then I'm going to say at that point he moves on. So that's no problem.
Yeah. So then I will put him to work on the contract. He'll write me a summary, what are the terms of this contract actually, because I can't be bothered to read it myself at the moment.
Oh, well, yeah, absolutely. On that front,
and specifically, I want to know he who signs this they who signed this contract. Who are they bound to? What's his name? Is it Vostelas that it says in the contract?
No, it's not Vostelas that is the names on the contract. It's with some higher ups I'm going to say another law firm, kind of like the one that you work for. Will be the name that comes up. However, I'm going to say they're not. Maybe they're in the same genre of work as you guys are, if that makes sense. But yes, it's and they certainly seem to be more planar related. But basically, it's a pretty airtight, shall we say, deal whereby you basically swear ongoing service. Kind of. You've seen contracts like this very much before. Bob has literally signed one to you in the past. Although I think your one was slightly better written than this one is.
Good job.
Is there a way I could find a weakness somewhere in the contract and then secretly insert some stuff in between?
Absolutely. Ways to make make it so that there would be some options for getting out of getting out of the contract becoming void under certain circumstances, or something that would be hard to spot.
I do have this spell that I can cast at will, because yes, I did spend some stuff on this.
Oh, I like all of that on that front.
So very lawyery. It's a very lawyery spell.
I like it.
Yeah.
That's why I took it.
Absolutely.
Vostelas might have true sight then.
Be fun to find out.
Just make it really, really teeny tiny.
I feel like he'd respect the attempt.
Can I sort of try to add some things in the margins and so there's more of a chance to get out of this contract?
Yeah, absolutely.
Under certain circumstances.
Under certain circumstances. Yeah, I'm certainly happy for you to be messing with this contract in the ways that only a lawyer of your level could. So I'm more than happy for that to go
James,
on.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear James.
I can hear James.
Oh,
yeah, James has gone away.
Hello, have we lost Seb?
No.
I think we may have lost Seb in the moment.
Oh, it might be my...
We'll take a break for a couple of seconds and we'll try and get Seb back. 1 second. Okay, so we are back then, and yes. So yes, Milton. Yes, you can definitely attempt some of this sort of extra stuff that you want to try and pull off in the moment of this. I think we need a sort of a decent deception check. Will certainly be in there, and just a general intelligence as well. I need 2 rolls out of you for this one.
Okay, I wish deception was better, but I did not end up going with that one. Here we go. Of course. Okay, 15.
15. Okay. Fair enough. And sort of a general intelligence as well. I'm gonna give this that with. I'll give it with. I'll give you that with advantage with Bob as this is going on because Bob's actually helping you out. So okay, so with the.
Can I actually roll again, or is this just the terrible rolls I'm stuck with?
I'm gonna be nice. Roll again.
Yes.
Wow, a kind and benevolent DM.
Well, having a moment.
Okay, better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So with Bob's help, you feel comfortable that you have written into this contract some interesting ways that it can be circumvented. From Milton's perspective, do you think he would give them a way out of the contract, or do you think he would give them that they're actually bound to you and your group instead?
What do you think?
We shall see. We shall see how that would play out.
The most sinister infernal being, please. Not us.
But yes, so yeah, you think you've modified it in some interesting ways that playing against those 2 groups, it would turn out in a very different way. Talking about deferring to higher powers, etc., that would make it interesting. But yes, you can definitely. Let the group know what you're thinking. But yeah, basically in these 2 hours, that's happened, and the markings for the magic circle have been all noted down now. So yeah, what do you guys think will be next on your list?
I think during that time, Espen was actually hanging out with Timnus.
Oh, okay, yeah, at the party, yes, yeah, he's literally
unless he was needed, and Varya would have gone with him to make sure that he is only drinking juice and water.
Okay, fair enough.
He needs a friend.
Absolutely, so and Timnus is very, very pleased to see you overall, and does actually. He's quite drunk, but because he's been partying on his return here, but he is still a delight as that has all been going on, and has been passing you things to try and drink, and Varya has been stopping you in the moments as well. But it's been a pleasant few hours here in the Fey realm as that's going on. As that's going on, I suppose the only thing we haven't heard from is Regulus and Mona. Would there have been anything you 2 were up to as all of this has been going on in this time frame of a couple of hours of resting and bits and bobs? It's not been a long rest, but is there anything that they have been up to or needed to cover?
Is there anything you need to cover?
I would definitely ask him in his head, obviously. What the hell was that letter? Where did you pull that out of your ass?
Honestly, I don't know. That wasn't me. I thought it might be you. That's what I was going to ask you.
This is just getting too complicated for Mona's liking.
Ooh, okay. Not part of the plans as far as Mona was aware, but yes, he seems to be denying it. Which doesn't seem quite right.
A benefactor of some sorts. Maybe they're helping. It threw me for a loop, I tell you that. I wasn't prepared for anything like it.
I'm going to be honest, if anything, it makes you look a bit more suspicious.
Well, shit. Hey, what, are you saying I look suspicious? I don't look suspicious. me and Mona just like staring at each other.
yeah, that long moment.
Oh no, Mona is doing she was flicking through these books that she can see on the tables and stuff to see if there's any information, while obviously talking in her head as well.
And Regulus is lying on the chaise lounge.
Yeah, she wanted to read these books to see if there's anything of importance in them.
Are these books from here, or were they ones that we found previously? Apologies.
No, these ones that I can just see, like things in a room, basically, just in case there's anything important.
Yeah, I mean, there's certainly. I'm going to certainly say there are some papers and bits and bobs that are basically from the lady of the house and some of her writings. Mostly, what you pick up from it, Mona, when you do look through it, is just some of it's talking about her initial arrival here and feeling strange and out of place, and it basically you start to see as time passes in the book that it talks more and more about taking on this dragon form, feeling her mind slipping away more and more, and it gets more and more erratic the further into the book you get, if that makes sense. And it's clear kind of what they've been saying, that that things as she was changing, it wasn't going well, is fairly obvious from what you've been reading in here, if that makes sense. It certainly seems to still hold up and still seems true. I think the very, very earliest pages would also be talking about how she can't believe her brother did what he did during the dinner, and now everything is a mess and things like that, but not going into enough detail. But there is certainly like comments like that that you do pick up from this sort of diary.
Cool.
So these few hours have passed. You guys have now replicated the magic circles, done your bits, taken a bit of a short rest, regained Bob. What would you guys like to try and do?
I think we need to go back to the material world and rest. I think.
I would very much like a sleep.
Yes, I'm tired.
Yes, and I do believe we should maybe have a conversation about who will sign the contract, so we can actually get the stuff that we are looking for without actually risking
do we
our
just
lives.
have a rest? Why don't we just go and find out what the rest of the circle's about?
We haven't rested in so long. We're going to get to a point of exhaustion.
We just rested. I was lying down on that chaise lounge.
Yeah, you did. The rest of us were doing actually important things.
Like what?
Like, she just indicates the giant, like, circle, and then all, like, the papers that have, like, with all their sketching.
You didn't do that circle. That was it.
Oh my god.
No, we did this one, and she'll thumb through the book of like 12 pages of like arcane notes.
I thought that's what Cordelia was doing.
We were doing.
Helping.
You say so.
As Regulus is laying on the chaise lounge, sort of like making all these comments at you guys as going on. So I guess I suppose my question really for you all is: are you making your way out on this floor and back towards the library, or do you want to make your way through this hall, down the stairs, and then make it to the lower floor of the library and then across? Which way do you guys want to go about moving? Here is the question. Or you can show me.
We could go back the way that we came, right?
Yeah, I think we can stay on this floor and go through the
Absolutely. That's all I'm after, is knowing if you're going to be exploring or you're going direct. That's all I was really after on that one.
I don't think any of us want to go back downstairs after last time.
No.
No problem. No problem. Then I will allow you guys to skip forward then, as you guys will be able to make your way back to the upper area of the library without any problems, and make your way across back to the gate space, and then you're heading to the material, not the shade. Am I correct? Okay, no problem. Let's bring up the Ruin Manor instead then, and we'll see what it See what it is?
Espen will raise a concern. Everywhere we go and rest, something happens. Potentially eternal sleep here in Fae. Some sort of darkening in the Shadowfell. And everywhere we saw somebody trying to rest with barricaded doors, something came through mirrors, it seemed. There is also the risk on the material. I just want to make sure that everybody is aware of that. We should still sleep in shifts.
Definitely agree with that. And,
Yeah, I
of
think
course,
that is
smash all
great.
reflective surfaces.
Absolutely, that does definitely make sense. Right, I am just going to load the page in, and then I'll bring you guys over. You'll be reappearing on the material plane back in the library as all this is going on.
Right, so where do you want us to sleep?
I would assume in the master bedroom, as it is the least decayed of the house, unless you feel that is unsafe.
I
And
thought
it's
we
the-
thought that was suspicious.
It's the point we needed to get to anyway. It's where the portal will be.
Yeah,
Agreed.
I think Vostalas will be able to find us there.
Although we may have to rearrange the bed first.
Oh, yeah, I'm not in that feng shui nonsense. Not having that. We'll just flip it around.
Okay, so you guys are going direct then straight to the master bedroom. I can definitely do that for you. Let me just bring you guys over there.
So how are we doing the rest thing? Are we going 2 by 2 to stay awake and the rest go to sleep? Or
More eyes during a shift would make sense.
I think we could definitely do 3 in the bed and 3 watch. Or 4, sorry, there's fire as well.
I'm
Well, I'll
happy
just
to
be
take
awake
one watch.
whenever Espen's awake, so we can take a watch together.
oh, really?
Cordelia rolls her eyes.
No, that is a pity.
Is there anyone else who has a preference on who they stay awake or sleep with?
I kind of wanted to talk to Faria because I wanted to talk her into signing the contract.
You can still try and do that.
You
There's
might not need to.
James, I'm in a weird place. Are we supposed to be in the bedroom?
Okay, right. Sorry about that. Hopefully we are back. And yes, you guys have managed to make your way across and to the master bedroom once more of this place. And you have the third of the rune in the floor is still as was. I imagine in this sort of cutscene we have a moment where you guys reverse the bed, moving it around so it's the right way round in the room, as the way it currently is disturbs everybody so much in this period as this is all going on.
I think it's quite nice. You wake up to the sun. You see the good and the stars.
Can I just excuse this behaviour? It's vile. Only
Perhaps it's a family thing. It's more proof that he is actually a Covenaris.
There we go.
I think it's just more proof psychotic.
Okay, so yes, as you guys are sort of preparing to rest and have this rest time, etc., and things like that, is there anything that's going to be going on with this? Milton, you did have some suggestions that there might be something that you would be up to.
Cordelia and I are twisting the bed around, so it's a while.
Espen is batting all of the clothing in this closet to make sure none of it comes alive.
If
Fair
I
enough.
can get Varia separated at some point to
Absolutely not.
Have a little talk with
Nope,
her.
absolutely not.
I think I'd spot Milton trying to collar Varia, and I would like her to make another wisdom saving throw, please. This is the last time I can do this today.
Come on.
Okay, another wisdom saving throw. Let's see how she's going to do
Poor Varia.
in the moment. Poor Varia. But damn.
Is this again psionic? So she has no
Yeah, I'm out of sorcery points now.
Okay, so as this is all going on, I mean, I suppose is there any sort of things that Milton tries to sort of move her away from Espen at some points during this evening? Is there a plan or a?
Room?
He does go and check on the mirrors and bits and bobs like that. That is certainly, we know that much is true on that
I didn't
front.
say she was with me, but I didn't say she wasn't with me, and I feel like Espen would absolutely keep her in eyesight.
Okay,
After
yeah. I'm happy to say that she was still in eyesight at least. Maybe not earshot, but certainly eyesight.
Okay, I'll wait for a moment. I'll try something later.
No problem.
So who's
Hey,
asleep?
Varia, why didn't you take that deal? You could
Why
use some
would
extra
I
power.
make a deal with a devil? I am wearing religious vestments, you idiot
Devil,
man-child.
though, do you know what I mean? It's like Milton is devilish as well. He's a
You
good
know
guy.
what? The more I talk to you, the more you really come off like a Covenaris. Good for you.
Thank you.
And then she just gives you the finger and goes into the closet with Espen to keep checking things.
Oh, okay. Well, that seemed completely unnecessary, but fine.
I want to kill her so badly.
I've said, just give me the word. Now there's two of you.
Do you say
Just
that?
gives you a thumbs up.
No, I said.
Do you say
I
that
said
shit?
no. I said to Regulus
Okay.
in his head. Just give the word. Cordelia already hates it.
Oh dear. So sorry. Yeah. So is there anything else that's going on here? Yeah. So you guys are getting yourself set up to have this long rest. Are you guys taking watches, or is this stuff? Is this stuff going down? So work out amongst yourselves. Yeah. 3 watches. Who's doing when and what?
I'll do the first watch. Whoever wants
I'll
to.
just do
sit.
I'd like to do the second because I just did a load of work with the Arcana stuff, so I am tired.
I'll also
will
go
get into
for
bed.
second then, together with you.
Espen is the
Uh-oh.
earliest riser, so as per usual, he'll take the last watch.
Put yourself on the bed if you're sleeping first, and
Ooh,
just
Cordelia
make it
gets a
easier.
Oh,
full
thank
12 hours.
Oh, nice. Sweet. She will be unconscious.
Are we
12
doing
hours.
it per 2 people, or are we doing watches alone?
That's up to you guys. Yeah. Decide how you want to play. it.
Well,
I
I
can-
literally just had a little snooze on the Shree's Lounge. I'm fine, so that's why I'll stay up for a little bit. And then go to bed.
Yeah, I'm also fine. So
Okay,
I
so
can do
yeah,
a watch.
Mona and Reg will take the first watch then, by the sounds of it, and then Astra was up for the second watch. Anyone with Astra on that second one? And that's Milton. Okay. And then who's going to take the third?
That was me.
That's going to be you and Varia, I imagine. The two of you together. Okay, fair enough.
Espen also opts to sleep in the closet with the door shut with Varia. And this is not metagaming. This is something he was going to do as of last game.
Oh, yeah, no, okay, fair enough. I am aware of that one. Okay, so this does sort of go on as time passes then on that one. As you're all having these watches here, can the first two then, Regulus and Mona, can you roll me the d12 for the night in the house, please?
One each, or just
the one between the two of you? So decide amongst yourselves.
Go on, James. You can have it.
Okay.
Good choice.
Yes.
Good choice.
So yeah, barring any conversations you guys have, obviously in your heads, etc., your time passes without issue as this is all going on.
You're muted, James. You're muted.
Is it unnaturally quiet? Does people get a bit unnerved about this?
Yeah.
Being a week together all this time and not saying a word.
Fair enough.
You don't need words.
Okay, so yes, so second watch comes up. The next two, one of you pick your choice and yes, make your roll, please.
Oh, Mona fully starfish is on the floor. She doesn't need a bed. She's just asleep.
Astra, do you want to do this, or should I?
I did the D12 for the last one, so here we go.
Okay, Milton, you can add to the moment and see how you do.
Good.
In this case, a 1 is a good thing. So again, yeah, your time between you and Astra will pass quietly, unless there's anything that you guys need to talk amongst yourselves when you're on watch.
Who do you think should sign that thing for, finding out what the full symbol is of this thing?
I'm not a fan of making anyone who doesn't want to do it. But I definitely
we're talking
think
about volunteering here, of course. In a hypothetical, saying that whoever really wants to do it, who should be the one? Let's say we all want it.
I'm a little bit tempted to do it myself.
Really?
I mean, from the sounds of things, it just sounds like I'd just be working for a company, and I think I've lost my job now because I haven't been back to work in however long it is. So I'm probably looking for employment elsewhere, so a law firm always looks good on the resume, I guess.
Well, I didn't realize you were interested in such things.
I'm usually not, but I need to make a living somehow.
Well, if the time gets there, and you think, oh, I want to sign this thing to help out a group, I believe you might be fine.
Might be? I was hoping for a little bit more confidence that I would be completely fine.
There's no guarantees under the law, of course, but...
True.
It's all dependent on the observer.
Yeah, I just feel like there's no way Espen or Varia are going to sign it. Cordelia mentioned that she's got contracts out the wahoo. I think Mona and Regulus are kind of contractually obligated to each other, so I don't know how that would interfere with their contracts, and you can't either because you're already working for a rival firm. So I feel like I'm the only one left as the option.
As time passes, then as these guys have their conversation, the third group will wait for their period as this is all going on. And Conrad, as for your little team here, can you give us a roll, please, for the D12?
Did it, guys. I did it, but everyone got a full rest.
That is absolutely true. As this is all going on, I think as the time is going on here and things are moving along, Espen, you start to get more and more paranoid that certain things are starting to move in the corridors and the halls out to one side of this space as this is all going on, as there seem to be ghostly apparitions start to appear off to one side as this is all going on. I think we'll have to roll some initiative and see how this is going to play out. So, right, let's add you guys in and let's up the stakes here with a change of the music here to something a little bit more
Spicy.
up there. Yeah, but a little bit more fighty, yes, on that front. I'll roll in your NPCs. Reg, and the rest of you, still a few of you to roll. We don't need Bob. We can remove
Yeah, I'm
Bob.
not sure if I should roll for Bob or not.
I will remove him.
Oh, I had it on.
Yeah, Bob and Varia usually go just on our turns, right?
Yeah, that's probably the right way to do it, and keep things simpler on this front. Okay, so in this sort of first round, before everything else sort of kicks off, in this case, the way it will play out, Espen, you are first to react as this is all going on, and you will be able to see these ghostly remnants sort of appearing at the doors, slowly scrawling their way towards everyone as this is all going on. And yes, we can begin the combat, and we can have you have your turn first as this is all going on.
Okay. Do these look like specters that are like mindless? Do they look as if like they're Covenarses that I've known in the past? Do they look
it's hard to say for certain, but they do look like they are they are human in shape. They are shadowy figures would be the best way of putting it, and you would say they look like they might be in clothing that was reminiscent of people that would be here 20 years ago, if that makes sense. So yeah, you're certainly seeing ghostly apparitions of what you believe may well be people that were here in the past.
Okay, so Espen will catch a glimpse of this and say, Varia, like the others. And he will move to interpose them and hold up his holy symbol and just say, by the power of the thunder, I command you come no further in this light. And I will I will use Channel Divinity, Turn Undead. That's a 16 out of 15 for a DC.
Okay, fair enough. Let's see how they're going to do on that one. So it's going to be wisdom saves all round. 1 second. 1, 2, 3. That was a lot of dice on that one. Right. Oh my god, it's rolling them 15 times over.
So many.
Ones do we take? Because first one
we always take the first set. Yeah, we always take the original set on that front. Yes, so they're all going to pass in this case. On that front, is there anything else Espen does? Obviously, you're yelling out to the group in the moment as this is going out as well, or?
He's not being quiet about this, so
absolutely
he'll just
not.
Is everybody splayed out where they are? Like, is Regulus just in the middle of the floor here? Or are you at the foot of the bed?
That's a very good point.
I would be on the bed asleep.
Yeah, move yourselves to where you would be appropriately, please. Yeah.
You can't move yourself.
If you just point where you would be on that.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. That's easily done. Regulus, what about yourself? You're on the sofa over there. No problem. Mona said that she didn't matter. She would literally
she's starfished right there.
Starfish
That's why
there.
she's prone.
What about Milton? Where would he have propped himself in amongst things?
Was there still room in the bed?
Yeah, we can
Sure.
like one person.
3 pillows.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay, fair enough. As that's all going on. All right, and with that and that all done, we are through to the first of these ghostly Revenant says this will make
Well,
its
first,
way.
I need to ask a question. Have I had a long rest? Because I haven't clicked a long rest yet.
You have had your long rest. This is at the end of the long rest, so that's no problem.
Okie dokie. So then I just want to make sure that I do that.
Absolutely.
And sorry, now you can do whatever it is that you got to do.
No problem. Yes, he will definitely be moving up to you, and this first one will attempt to hit you with a shadow strike in the moment, and a 19 to hit for 1 necrotic damage in the moment as this is all going on. So that one is officially done. Astra, you awake to the sounds of all of this going on in the moments as this is happening, and you hear the yells from Espen as you are next to awaken in the moments.
I wake up in a very blustery state of oh god, I've just woken up kind of thing. I'll see the ghosts, and from the bed I will just yell, well, clearly you weren't worth turning into something like a wraith, only just a formless thing, and I will take that as a vicious mockery, and I will aim it at the one that is attacking Espen.
Okay, so we need another save here on that one. Okay, incoming wisdom. Let's see how it's going to do in the moment. And that's a 16. These guys are saving right now. Okay. Anything else on Astra's turn?
Astra will she will probably pull out her flute ready because she won't have it on her.
No problem. Bringing us to
James,
the next one. Yes. Sorry,
James. Vari would have ran over to Mona to wake her up.
Brilliant. That does make sense. Thank you.
Okay, sorry, go ahead.
No problem. Milton, it is officially your turn waking up in amongst all of this.
So am I still asleep? Can I take an action?
Absolutely. You've just heard. You're being startled awake by the yells from Espen in the moments as this is all going on.
First reaction, summon my mage armor. So the weird invisible shadowy things that sort of protect me when I get attacked. That goes.
Yes, the panic mage armor kicks in the moments. That's no problem on that one. So that gets all done. Anything else?
I guess I will get up out of the bed.
Mm-hmm.
Go there. Have Bob turn himself invisible and just stand there for now.
No problem. He knows his place in all of this. That's no problems. And when you're done, bringing us to Regulus, startled awake as all this is going on.
What's going on? I stand at half my movement and go to there, I guess. See whatever the hell that is.
Yes, a ghostly remnant of something, yes.
And I will... Yeah, I'll throw a dagger at it.
12. A 12 just hits. Okay, so you are at that level, and you
Okay, I guess with sneak attack as well then.
Oof. Okay, on that front, on that one. So is this a shadowy dagger that you've done in the moments, or?
Yes.
So Espen, you just watch this shadow dagger fly, and just this thing gets eviscerated in moments as this goes on, as this dark energy goes, and then it's dead in front of you, or it vaporizes in the moment as all of that is going on.
As my kind of action, I will just say to Mona, get up! Just all you gotta do is kill him. It's really easy. I just did it in one hit.
Okay.
And you get the help action.
Cool. Okay, next one of these things will be running over to Espen, and it's going to try and strike you as well in the moment as this is all going on, and will miss. So that is officially done. And the next one will come running over to Mona and will attempt the same thing. You are prone in the moment. A 19 for 1 as this thing tries to stab you. Okay, bringing us to top of the round and Cordelia.
She will wake up groggily and just be, oh, for the thunder's sake, Asmodeus not today. And then she will firebolt you. Or not.
Oh, and yes, unfortunately, missing in the moments with the firebolt, whereas the sleep haze doesn't pass in the moments as this is all going on. Anything else on her turn?
No, that's all good.
Okay, Mona, this thing standing over you. You awake?
Yep. So Mona wakes up and does the sort of Michael Myers get up of just half her body and then just gets up. Like, seemingly unfazed that she was just stabbed in her sleep, kind of like it's normal. So
She's used to pain. She's used to pain.
Yeah. So she'll activate her Rite of Dawn on herself, so she gets a little bit of light, because she currently can't see much.
Okay, I will add the light for you. That's no problem.
I will get rid of prone.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will target this guy and attack. With 15 to hit, because it was an advantage.
Yep, absolutely. But yeah, you would have still hit with the other one. Yes.
Plus, I'm assuming these are undead.
Yes, you are correct.
Okay, so that's 2d6 radiant damage as well.
Another 6 on top. Okay. Eviscerating another one of these creatures in the moment as that's going on.
And then she will step forward and attack this one.
No problem.
Ooh. Yikes.
Oh no!
10.
Yeah, you do miss with that one. Bringing us, I believe, to Espen's turn. One left.
Espen is going to take 2 fingers, trace it down, and do a Sacred Flame.
Okay, need a dexterity save incoming. And it will fail in the moments here. Okay.
Radiant.
And it's burned away in the blinding light, and within seconds, that combat is over at the end of your at the end of your long rest there, as this is all going on. Right.
Espen looks at the nick on his arm, his unarmored arm, the part that got chewed away by the rust monster in game 1, because that's where he got hit.
Absolutely.
Sees that it's just a nick and turns and says, "Are you okay, Mona?"
Yeah, that's not the worst way I've ever woken up. It's fine.
Okay. What time was this at, James? Was this at the beginning of my rest? The beginning of my watch, end of my watch?
No, this is right. I'm basically playing this is right at the end of the watch. Everybody was probably going to be awaking fairly shortly anyway. So yeah, it's right at the very end.
A rude awakening, but I suppose an awakening at around the right time. It seems like it would be time for us to rise anyway.
Yeah, it's everyone sort of groggily bringing themselves around properly, and it's a bit of a start for the first thing in the morning as all this is going on that front. But yeah, what would you guys like to do? I suppose is the question, and we'll find out what you were thinking, and then we'll have a quick 10-minute break for our proper break in a moment as well. But first things first, yeah. What are you guys thinking of doing at this point?
Well, I guess we're just waiting for Vostalas to show up with the third piece of our little puzzle.
Ah, right. Yeah, fair enough. Okay. So yeah, I will happily say that we will go to break for a few moments, and on return it will be at the point where Vostalas returns to this plane, and we will have those conversations. So
Espen would kind of look at Varya and give her a little nod, and then look at the group and say, "I have something to say, and I need you all to hear me. And I would ask that you allow what is about to happen to happen. and unless anybody resists,
What is it?
if you allow it, great. If not, I need charisma saving throws from everyone.
What are you doing?
God.
Yeah, what are you doing?
I am casting Zone of Truth,
Okay.
and I'm centering it on me, which means it'll get everyone.
Oh God.
Oh,
If
no.
you can allow it, and Espen asked you to.
Cordelia will allow it.
Oh, yeah, Astra will allow it.
Shit.
Do you know if we save and whether or not he
Yes,
is?
I do.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is big plays. This is big plays.
Yay! I've wanted to use Zone of Truth for
Oh.
ages, but I haven't my character hasn't distrusted anyone enough to do
You
it.
know whether each creature succeeds or fails on its saving throw. So
So
yeah.
I just let it happen. I don't try to resist.
Okay. Another one in. Okay.
I don't
And-
think Milton would just
So
go along.
Yeah, this is the thing. Like,
hang on, Drew knows
It's-
exactly.
this is verbal
what I
and
have, right?
This is verbal and semantic. So what happens is Espen uses this holy symbol and he kisses it, and he says, "Lathander, please be with me." And he basically does what would look like the Catholic cross, so forehead, sternum, heart, but instead of going over to the right, he just puts his hand wide, and as he does, some swirling light comes from him, and as it touches everyone, it goes. Basically, it focuses in, and then a little ball of light just taps your throat, and then that's it.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, I'm not about to have like a godly spellcast on me, so saving throw. No.
Ooh.
You fail.
Okay. And what about anyone
Mona,
else?
what about you?
But don't forget, you don't have to say anything.
yeah, no, but like, just being cast magic on you, I'm not fucking okay with that.
Then go ahead and save. If you can.
I have no charisma, so I highly doubt I need a very high roll.
Bob also failed.
Ah.
That was Bob's failure.
Yeah,
Okay. Oh,
I can't
okay.
wait to learn Bob's secrets.
So in these moments, then, Espen, yeah, you can feel and sense everybody around you. Will be under the influence of this spell as this is all going on. And I think to give us all a few moments to think, yeah, we will have our break and we will come
Fair.
back at this moment. I think this is a good point. Okay, we'll go to break. right, everyone. So yeah, we are back here in the bedroom of the Raventree estate. Espen has momentarily just cast Zone of Truth, and everybody in the circle has actually failed the saves or has just let it pass. So where does this go?
Not resisted.
So Espen kind of nods to everybody as he feels the... Do I know who tried to resist, or no? Do I just know who failed or saved?
I think it's just fail or save, isn't it? As far as I'm aware.
Yeah, so Espen nods once he feels it lock into everybody present and just says, Mona, do me a favor and say that Bob is big.
What? Bob is big. Bob is small. Sorry, I would obviously.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Cordelia, say, do I have facial hair? And tell me that I don't.
You do have facial hair. Quite a dashing mustache, I must say, and mutton chops.
Thank you very much. That means a lot, especially now. But Regulus, what color is my coat? Say anything other than red.
Is your coat red?
Absolutely, it's red.
Okay. Your coat's red.
Thank you. I have made it so that falsehoods cannot be spoken in our presence for the next little bit. I don't do this to try to trap any of you into saying anything that you don't want to. I want you to hear my words and know that they are true because I cannot lie as well. Aside from Astra and Varia, I don't know if any of you have spent much time in Ferncombe, but it is a simple place with simple people. You know, for the most part, what they will do and what they won't. In a time of crisis, they will mobilize together. I have been working with that with you. And I am coming to realize that this is not the case. We are in a strange and dangerous place. In strange and dangerous situations, and where I would assume some might do one thing, I am finding more often than not that other things happen. I promised my late wife, I took a vow to Lathander that while I am a carpenter, where I was a warrior, where I am a man of the cloth, I am above all else a healer. And I need you all to know that regardless of what you say about me, about Varia, about Lathander, you may poke fun at my faith. You may make snide comments. None of these things will change the fact that I will heal you if you are hurt. I will lift you up if you fall. I will provide guidance when you need it. Nothing but the most extreme of circumstances will change that. But there are at least two that come to mind. If any of you try to stop us from returning home, or if anyone here means harm to anyone else, I will burn you alive from within with a fire so white hot and holy that it will make the 9 hells seem cool.
He means it.
He does.
Those are cool.
Yes, technically there are some layers of the 9 hells that are actually ice.
Yeah, which one are you actually pertaining to? What are you saying?
In this case, I am referencing the hotter ones. With that said, Valia, and he wheels on his acolyte. Whatever is happening between you and Cordelia will no longer be tolerated.
Thank you, Espen.
He wheels on Cordelia. She says that you tried to use her as a halfling shield when we were facing the revelry.
Yes.
You know that she was under the influence of the revelry when she tried to stab you.
This is Drew trying to remember.
It's kill or be killed, though, right? I mean, Cordelia is.
I'm going to say kind of. In the moments, you knew there was mind stuff going on, Drew. Oh, Cordelia did. So.
In the moment, we were assailed by dozens, if not more, groups of people under the control of the revelry. In the same moment, I was assailed by your acolyte, at which point she did take a few swings at my shins.
I couldn't help it, I was... And then Espen cuts her off and lets you continue.
The moment that the effects of the revelry had worn off on Varia, I had already taken her in my grasp. I was simply defending myself. I apologize in the moment, but I'm not built for combat.
Espen frowns and then says, "It was a harrowing situation.
Truly.
The fact that we were able to all escape with our lives and retrieve Varia is nothing short of a miracle, in my truest opinion. With that said, Varia, you must keep your tone and your tongue in check. You cannot spout off the way you are and cause such disdain amongst the group." And she goes to say something, and then you see, like, her ears turn red, and she just kind of huffs. And says, "Cordelia, I will apologize on behalf of my acolyte for the things that she has said. She is young, she is impatient, and she is prone to speak her mind before she allows her cooler head to prevail. But I truly believe that she does not mean anyone here any ill will and will not cause them to come to harm. But I will let her speak on that, as she cannot lie either." And she huffs and opens her mouth and closes it, opens it and closes it, and then just says, "I just want to go home. And I don't really like any of you. Varia, I know, but I don't want to see any of you hurt either. And like Espen said, if anybody falls or gets hurt or whatever, I'll help. I'm scared. And I might have been lashing out after what happened in the revelry. It was bad."
Cordelia, don't interrupt.
Okay.
Did you or did you not say you would, and I quote, cut me while we were dealing with the mirrors in the conservatory?
I didn't mean it. I said it. I'm sorry. And I wanted to push you when you wouldn't help Espen, and I'm sorry. You know, I didn't push you, but I wanted to. but I didn't. And then Espen leans over and he has a real kind of shit-eating grin on his face and just says, you know, that Miller boy that you fought with so much, you had a crush on him, didn't you? And Varya turns so red and just runs away. Basically, she runs into the closet and shuts the door.
She runs into a closet. Okay.
And then Espen turns to Cordelia and says,
probably like ancient right now.
yeah. And he looks at Cordelia and gets a smirk and says, that I thought so. And she doesn't know how to express herself sometimes.
She's young. I get it.
She meant no harm. And if there's anything that needs to be said or talked about, now would be the time to do it without any doubt. And Espen cedes the floor to anybody who wants to speak.
Regulus, do you really believe that this house is your right? That you have right to this house?
I love that we all looked at Regulus.
Why would you look at me?
I just want to know your opinion on this, because I know you gain a lot from having this house and having like all the property and stuff, but do you honestly believe that you have rights to this house?
Look, I was as surprised,
yes or no? Yes or
as
no?
surprised as anyone else to be called upon this. I thought my claim to the house was being passed over many, many times. So yeah, I do.
Okay. We're in the zone of truth, so I can't really debate.
Espen isn't even trying to insight because Regulus is in the zone of truth and accepted it. So yeah, he's not trying to read anyone unless they give him a reason.
Write that down.
Bob, write that down.
Bob is on it. But yes, boss. Yes, boss.
Doubly write it down, Bob, just to be sure. Underline it, bold.
Bob, do you feel that you're treated well by Milton?
Now the nitty-gritty starts.
I decline to answer that question. and then he goes, stop.
He is contractually obligated not to say bad things about me. He cannot help it.
Silence continues from Bob in the moment.
Does anyone else want to find out anything? Milton, do you have any more information about what's going on here with that, and that you've been withholding from us? It's just you seem a bit more aware of all this planar and stuff with your devil friend and everything. I'm just wondering how much you're keeping close to your chest rather than letting us know. And I understand that's part of your profession, is to. So I don't.
What
I'm not trying to
will
say it's bad.
Is I do not know substantially more than each and every one of you. I have my suspicions that I prefer to keep to myself until I see them proven right or wrong through a matter of evidence.
Okay, anyone else in the moment? Yes. Anyone else in the moment as this is going on?
Regulus? Was that the name you were born with?
Yeah. Was your name the name you were born with?
Yes.
Well, touche.
As everyone awkwardly looks amongst each other in the moments as this is going on.
Now we're going around the table. Astra, is that the name you were born with?
I don't know. I was adopted.
Hey, same. Well, not adopted, but grew up in an orphanage and a monastery and whatever.
I did the orphanage bit, not the monastery bit.
Yeah.
And how old are you?
Me?
Oh, no, Regulus, sorry.
Whatever I said. What
I
did
think you
say?
said 28 last time.
28. How old are you?
One should never ask a lady their age.
That is true.
It is true, but
That's not the lie.
that is not what I asked.
But that is the response you're getting.
Well, you shouldn't ask me how old I am then.
I'm just trying to figure out the timeline of it all.
Oh, believe me, so am I.
Mona,
Yes.
do you believe Regulus has claim to this house?
Yes. She believes it. And she now believes it after the fucking letter that she just found. They just found. So you've asked it at a bad time.
Fair.
Fair comment. Fair comment. Mm.
Well, she
Anything
now
else?
thinks it's a possibility. I guess like she doesn't.
This feels very Mexican standoffy.
It does a bit. It
We're all
does a bit.
standing there like their guns out.
I think as probably as this sort of Mexican standoff is sort of going on, I think we have a visitor starts to appear in the room and
I'll
saying,
make him appear in the center. Come on, coward.
Yeah, do it. Or roll to see if he does. Roll to see if he does at least.
I don't
Unless he
think.
can
I
win his
don't
own
think.
cast.
Yeah. I think that only happens at the point of casting time. That doesn't. Yeah, that has no relevance to this guy turning
No.
up.
wait,
it's
it
the
doesn't
first
know
time
it's
somebody
end.
enters.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, fair enough. Yeah,
Whoa,
fair
whoa,
enough.
whoa.
He's not wandered into that circle as this is going on.
Yeah, he wouldn't just appear. He'd probably because he
He
appeared.
has
from the
he has
library,
wandered. He has wandered in as this is going on. Well, what do we have here? And it does seem like some sort of a standoff. Have I missed something interesting?
Zone of Truth, darling. It's fascinating.
Oh, one of those. Yes, holier
Care to
than
join?
thou things. I'm fine where I am, thank you. I like to know that I'm not being messed with by godly beings. I don't think that's a good idea. And he sort of looks at
Thank
Milton's
you.
quite surprised that you're in the circle as this
Finally.
is going on.
Oh, trust me, I do not want to be in here. I am like a sitting duck, and I am trying to be as quiet as possible, and I should not have said that. That being said, how are you?
I'm doing quite well, thank you. But yes, I wanted to check up on you all and see how you're doing and if you're ready for for a bit of this. And he sort of shows that he has a book with certain drawings of a missing piece of an arcane circle in hand as this is all going on.
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm actually really excited about it. I'm actually really enjoyed the amount of magic I've learned since being here. I don't really get to learn it that much back home, so I've actually kind of enjoyed that aspect of this horror nightmare that we've been in.
Oh,
Actually,
wow, fair enough.
speaking of something I noticed before you all woke up, the book that I got from the library earlier, I think it would aid us in dealing with these circles. And Espen would, because now he's actually thinking about it, would show them the book that I don't have on my sheet anymore.
The planar book that you found.
Yes,
Absolutely.
It's no longer there, James, because when I
You re-imported.
yeah,
No
so-
problem. No problem. We can dig that bit out. But basically, yes, it's another book on the subject of planar travels and bits and bobs that may well come in useful in reconstructing of this circle on that one. Cordelia, you and Astra will probably recognize this as being what it is in the moments, and yes, that could definitely come in handy when you're trying to reconstruct certain things as this is going on. So anyway, I've yes, I've done my bit. I've spent my time on my side of the portal in the shade, dealing with that, and I've noted down all of the information that's needed for this, and yes, I suppose we just have the minor detail of seeing if anyone is willing to sign my little contract. Milton, I'm assuming you've had time to have a look through and edit and make some suggestions.
I have made plenty of suggestions, like not only word changes, but I've added some specific things as well that might make the your enjoyment of the contract a little bit.
Oh, this is very interesting. Very interesting. And do you hand it back over to him at this point?
It's so annoying, the zone of truth, because I really want to lie.
When is the zone of truth down? Or no, James? How much longer do we have?
Well, how long in total, time-wise?
That conversation we had was like 1 minute.
Yeah.
Got ages.
I think you're about halfway through as this is all going on.
Can I communicate to Bob to go stand next to something breakable?
You can definitely communicate to him to make him go off by the chalkboard. That's no problem, as this is all going on.
Then I guess I will walk up and hand over the contract. And I would like to very closely study him, and when he gets to the part with the illusory script, which I have said nothing about so far. That was not the part I was speaking about earlier. That was something else about being able to torture whoever one that was.
Yeah, extra clauses that make it all a little bit more juicy on that front. On that one. Okay. I am going to roll for him and see how he is.
Can I roll insight just when he gets to that part?
Yeah, you certainly can. I'm going to work out what his pluses are on that one. 1 second.
And when he gets to that part, I kind of want to say to Bob, push it over, just so
Oh, okay, cool. So a bit of a distraction in the moment. Okay, fair enough on that one. Well, I mean, he's rolled abysmally. He rolled a 4, so your odds are not too bad in the moment here as all this is going on. But yeah, he gets distracted in the moment as that's going on. But yeah, you will insight him as this is all going on, and you think his eyes, with Bob's help and all the rest of it, you think his eyes have passed over the script without realizing what is going on in the moment. And he says, "Oh, that is a very nice extra there. I must admit, you have outdone yourself on that one, Milton." Well.
Oh yes, honestly, that I've never been able to do it myself, but honestly, if I move up the ranking, I wouldn't mind being on that duty,
Indeed. Well, and then we just have the minor thing of which one of you fine fellows is willing to take on this contract for this, and I have also got some other help. I am willing to help you on with this particular situation. Anyone stepping up to the plate, shall we say?
I did say to Milton that I would give it a go, I guess, if others didn't want to do it, because I kind of need a new job, but also because I feel like I'm pretty useless and this might be helpful to the group, and I need to feel like I'm participating in some fashion.
Oh, Miss Astra.
She goes suddenly white. She realizes that she's just gone a bit too deep.
Fair enough.
Aspen winces because he realizes that she's saying that because of the zone of truth.
Yeah.
Oh, zone of truth.
Very well then. Over here then. Please sign on the dotted line, and your servitude can begin.
Varia, you're not Varia, sorry. Astra, are you sure this is what you want to do?
I don't know if it's fully what I want. I feel like I need to do something to feel useful, and also, as I said, I'm unemployed. I need to find a new job quickly. I get in trouble with with the old orphanage people if I'm unemployed for too long, so I don't want to get into trouble.
Me too, when I inherit it.
I'm not.
Stay away.
That's not solid enough confirmation. I might as well do something exciting with my life for once, and I sign.
Okay, signing away as the script lights up as she writes on the page, and then we watch as the thing vaporizes and seems to disappear in moments later as that is done. And Vossilas is all smiles in the moment, and he's like, "Wonderful, wonderful. Well then, this I present to you, my new apprentice." And yes, he will pass you over. Exactly, he will pass you over the book, and looking at it in a few moments, you can see it's definitely the missing third of this circle that seems to be going on. There is one, obviously, once you've reconstructed all of this, there is one last thing that needs to be dealt with, which is the rogue energies within the house and the grounds itself. Now, I am willing to help on this as well. I am going to deal with the spiders and the certain things that are problematic on the outside of the house that will help repower the circle. However, I do believe you as a group will have to deal with the last remnant within the house that will be problematic for re-energizing this circle, shall we say. I believe certain creatures you've met in the dining room before will still have to be dealt with, and you are the right people for the job.
The electric boys.
Indeed.
As I do believe we only can use weapons and spells that are somehow not energy-based, but are more physical, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you know that magic was troublesome, and it did seem like, or at least the levels of magic you were using then didn't seem to be... it didn't seem to work so great. But you are, things are maybe different at this point. Who knows? It has been a while since you faced those beings.
Yeah, they're probably completely different now, right?
No, you're different. Maybe not them. As this is going on. But yes, I can stay here and begin working on reconstruction of the circle whilst you guys deal with that particular problem. Does that sound reasonable for now? And we can reconvene here after you have done the deeds?
Do you know of a path of combat that would be more effective on these beings? I was not there, but I heard what Milton saying is true. The magical energies that were employed against them seemed ineffective.
I would suggest, from what I kind of can surmise, that make sure you only use powerful magics and not too low level if you are going to go down that route. They should still be affected by certain physical attacks and weapons and things like that. Yes, choose wisely, I suppose, will be the best thing. They will be able to redirect some energies. That is definitely true. This is why I do not think it suits my skill set to be dealing with those.
Oh, let's go and kill them then, I guess.
Yes.
I don't have a lot of faith in us, if I'm being honest. I don't think we're physically strong enough to fight them, but I guess we should at least try.
Vossilas will put a hand on your shoulder as you say that, and he says, "Don't worry, I have faith in you now."
Oh, like there's a small blush from like the compliment.
Astra, for what it's worth, I never lost faith in you. You are very capable and very intelligent, and you flew yesterday, and you have healed.
And exploded a toilet.
Yes, you survived an exploding toilet.
She has gone the entire colour of a tomato. It's overwhelming, this praise. She is not coping.
Okay, right. So I think we're going to have a moment here where we reconvene with you guys down on the ground floor in the kitchens, I believe. Probably getting yourselves prepared for what's going on here. Is there anything you guys would be up to in these moments to get yourselves ready for this sort of battle? You know what's involved.
Cordelia would be the last to leave the room with Vostalas.
Absolutely, we can definitely have a moment on that front as this is all going on.
Any more zone of truth?
Whisper room?
No, I don't think it's super secret.
Okay. No problem. Yeah, is there anything else on the zone of truth in the moments before we do head down to that moment?
I think Milton's very aware of every word he's saying.
Yeah, I as a lawyer, I can quite imagine he would be as this is all going on.
Espen rarely lies to begin with, so he just said what he was saying. He is at the door saying, Varia, I'm sorry. Varia, please come out.
And it takes a few moments, I'm guessing, but yes.
It's fine. You're fine. I'm in the zone of truth. I can't tell you that I need to lie. It's going to be fine.
No problem. Okay, so yeah, you guys sort of reconvene and start making your way out of the room. Then I think we'll have this last scene with Vostalas and Cordelia as this is all going on, as the others are moving past and out of the room.
Can I leave Bob in the room invisibly?
You can certainly leave Bob in the room. Yeah.
Sure, as I said, it's not super secret. She'll even do this as you're walking out. Vostalas.
Yes?
I just wanted to get your opinion on something.
Mm-hmm. And what would that be?
The planar energies that surround this place. How Darius has meddled with them.
Yes. Quite a lot.
In your opinion, could that have prevented a mortal soul from returning to its body upon resurrection?
He thinks about it for a moment and sort of scratches his chin thinking about it, and I don't know of any reason why something like that would be a thing. No, that doesn't seem normal. But what is normal in this place? It is very, very strange. No, that doesn't sound like something that would be normal. Why? Why do you ask, my dear?
Just trying to put two and two together. They tried to resurrect the dearly departed mother of this family, and it didn't work. So I just thought perhaps the planar messing around may have interfered with, such as now they all seem bound to their respective realms. So I thought perhaps she had been bound to the ethereal and could not return.
It's not impossible, but I would say it was probably more likely that the healer or the holy person that they tried to employ at the time was just useless at their job. And he sort of smiles a little bit as he says it.
Do you happen to know who that was?
I do not. You can insight check him if you wish.
Yes, please. Oh no, I'm terrible at insight. Damn it.
Believe.
That's a 20.
Believe.
Yeah, that's pretty good. And that's really bad.
I think you're aware in the moment, Cordelia, that he is definitely lying to you.
Oh! Give him a nudge.
Come on, Vostalas.
No, I honestly can't remember at all what went on back then. It really is one of those things. Terrible times, and I have an awful memory for these things. Maybe I have got it written down somewhere in a book. Maybe I should have a look for you on that. And he sort of smiles again.
She'll return the smile, but it's almost devilish. And she'll narrow her vision. Not even for the chaos that may ensue afterwards.
Let me have a think on that. And he sort of nods in your direction. You can make an insight check on that as well.
Oh, just incited him.
I know.
Oh,
Pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right. So where he was an open book in the moment. A shadow has come back over him, and he is again hard to read. The Vostalas that you've seen before.
She'll sigh disappointedly and just wave a hand at him, and then maneuver off.
Okay, fair enough. So I think we have a scene here where you guys make your way through the house. You know you've been through most of the rooms that are involved, but you make your way back down to the floor below and back through to the initial halls that you first made your way into this house, early doors of your adventure in the house, back towards that kitchen area where you fought rust monsters originally, and you know that beyond the doors on one side will be the portal that was mismoving between the Fae and the Shade Ward, and you know all of this is going to go down on the other side. We'll let this load for a moment, but basically, is there anything that you guys are up to in the moments as all that is going on?
Bob is still upstairs, and he has the instructions to notify me in case Vostalas does something shady.
Okay, no problem. So he is following on with all of that in the moments. Bear with me 2 seconds. I'm just going to make sure that the stream can see. So I'm just going to hopefully get it to load in once more. I think it's one of those things. Forge has been having a few things, and yes, it's all taking a little bit longer. But hopefully, that will reload in a moment, and we will be in the right spot. It's very black, and there we are. We finally get some life. Right. Yeah, that was slower loading than I had in a while. So that is all fun and games. Right. So yes, in the moments, guys, then, is there anything else that you guys are planning or dealing with as this is all going on? I'll just get rid of your extra tokens that are hanging around in here, and...
Shall I try the banishment double whammy again? That seemed to work quite well last time.
If it does, then I can aid you in case you miss one.
But yeah, you know beyond the doors, on that side of you, there is anything else. But yeah, is there anything else you will practice or work out before you enter the space? And yes, we'll be dealing with these things in the moment.
I think so.
Espen will walk up to Mona and take off his holy symbol and say, I can offer additional protection since you are the one that enters the fray the most, if you would have it.
Casting spells on us unwillingly. Willingly this time, I see. Very nice of you. She'll just walk away. She's pissed off that you just did that. She's
still on the previous bit on that front. Fair enough.
Espen puts the holy symbol back on then.
Did we work out what kind of damage these things do?
You did see some of it as that was going on. It was definitely a lot of force damage and things like that going on last time.
It was a
Okay,
lot.
so nothing like lightning or thunder, even though they're zappy boys.
No, but they were definitely absorbing energy, and then it was coming back as force. That would certainly be something that you were aware of from aware of from last time.
Just seeing.
Milton, I know that you can wield the divine as much as you do not wish it. I've seen you do so. Do you know if that would help in this? Because I've seen you divine smite, right? So
my powers come from. I do not want to say a similar place because they really are not similar at all. But I channel it in a way that I guess would be similar to what you have in mind. Will it work? It sort of depends on the nature of these creatures. At the moment, I do not know what that would be.
Then I will test the waters before I try anything extreme.
Okay, I will say as I touch my own shoulder and cast protection from good and evil on myself.
Okay, fair enough. As all this is going on, you guys are set and make your way. I suppose, unless there's anything more. Yes.
Yeah. I will go up to Mona and I will say, just because you're probably more likely to be close, up and close and personal with those. I can do the same as Milton for you. Would you like protection from good and evil?
Yep.
Okay, and I flute the charge, and I play a ditty little tune, and you glow, and you are protected from good and evil.
Okay. Please, obviously, bear in mind during the fight, and remind me when it comes into play, please, as this is all going on. But yeah, you guys heading in and going from there.
Yes.
Okay, fair enough. So yeah, I think you guys make your way back into the space you've seen before, the empty room that was there, and the small flickering portal that you've seen once before is definitely available as you're seeing it. But yeah, you guys start stepping in and making your way back into the dining hall again. Yeah, you can definitely see the space as it was the last time you came in here. Clearly, again, the body shadows on the ground as previously, and the ruin of the dining room as this is going on. Can everybody else step in as they would and where, so we know where we're beginning from as this is all going on, please?
Varia would know to hang back in case anybody need healing.
No problem. So
I cannot move.
You can't move Milton. Okay. If you tell me where you want him, I'll move him over.
Yeah, somewhere there. That's fine.
Okay, fair enough. And obviously Bob will be with you as this is going on.
Reload.
Yes, please. Thank you. As this is all going on. So I think this will play out as before. As the last person enters the space, the doors will slam and lock. And we know what as the visages of these creatures will start to reappear in the space as they have once before. And we will set off some music for something a little bit more in the right thing on this one. So 1 second. Okay, so that's all going to be coming through in a mo, and let's put everybody into the combat and make sure we know what we're dealing with. And we don't need a Bob.
Oh, I don't want to start. No, don't make me start. No.
And we don't need a Varia. Oh, okay. They're slow moving as this is going on. Right. Okay. So we are here as these things begin to appear and start to move up, we're going to begin the combat. And top of the turn order, you were aware it was coming, but you react quicker than anyone else, Astra, in the moment as this is all going on. And you're going to be first up as all this is going on.
I'm going to cast Distant Whispers on this one and see if, like, at least I can keep them at distance because it's not a force kind of spell.
Okay, no problem.
I'll give that a go and hope for the best. We were told to do it at higher levels, so I guess I'll try and start it off strong by doing it at 4th level, just to like.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Just to spice immediately.
No problem. Make the roll on that one. It is psychic damage that we are going for in this case. Okay, so you are you pick a target or what's?
I'll go for this lad because of the angle that I'm at.
Sure,
I'll probably
absolutely.
see him first.
No problem. So, wisdom save incoming from this guy. It's either really good or really bad. It's the good one. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately, he will save in the moments. Anything else from Astra's turn?
On a failed save, it takes 3d6. Oh no, hang on.
It's half the damage.
It's taking half the damage.
Yeah,
okay,
okay,
fair enough.
Sorry,
yeah, no worries.
still.
So yeah, it will take.
Fine.
It will take that.
And
anything else on Astra's turn?
Nope, she's going nowhere near closer to it, and she'll say, "Okay, heavy hitters, I guess you're up." And bardic inspiration to Mona just to boost her up even further.
Okay, fair enough. So yeah, we'll move that on a little bit there. That's no problem. As this is going on. Right, and Regulus, you are next in the turn order here as this is all going on.
Okay. So Regulus is just going to run over here.
Mm-hmm.
Just lean into Mona and just say, all you got to do is hit them hard. That's no fanciness. Just go for it. And give you the help action.
Very nice, very nice.
And then I will chuck the dagger at darkness.
At the one nearest you or the one further away?
One nearest.
One nearest you. Okay, no problem. As this goes on, and I believe a 16 is going to be high enough. It is, and you do 8 damage in the moment.
Wow. I wasn't hidden, was I, James?
No, you weren't hidden in on the first round here as this is going on. Anything else on Regis's turn?
Nope. Just hoping that someone runs in to attack.
No problem. Milton, round to you, sir.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I will run up to here.
Okay.
And I'll try to slash. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, unfortunately, not even in the moment with a 9, no, not much luck.
Yeah.
Anything else on Milton's turn?
I guess that's it.
Okay. Mona, then, it is round to you.
Yep. Okay. Regulus leans in, whispers that, and as Mona's about to run in, Regulus sees for the first time slight fear in Mona's eyes. She is not. She is scared about this fight since last time, and she lets out a big breath and then runs in. She will go actually here between them because she's stupid.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Oof, go big or go home.
She will bonus action mark this one with Blood Curse of the Marked, but she won't amplify it because she's already got advantage. So she will, because she's already got a right to dawn up. She didn't put her weapon away, so at advantage. 20 plus 8, 20, 23 to hit, for 8 damage.
8 damage, that worked.
And are they undead?
1 second. They do count as undead, yes, absolutely.
Okay, so it's 2d6 radiant damage from the right and 1d6 radiant damage from the mark as well. Oh, come on.
Incoming.
12 radiant damage.
12 radiant. Very nice. That gets its attention.
Sorry, ignore that. I'm just posting that so you know.
No problem.
And then another attack.
You have Bardic Inspiration. If you
I do have Bardic Inspiration. What is your D8?
D8, yeah.
I will use it.
That will hit.
Nice.
For another 3d6 radiant damage.
Oh, you are definitely getting it. Yeah.
We buffed the right guy.
Yeah, and this thing literally wheels. It sees Milton coming running at it and slashes at it, and then you come in, and then all attention is focused on Mona moments later. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Bringing us to the Arcane Wraith's turn here in the moments as this is going on. It will make its way to Mona on that front. And then we have...
Warding Flare.
Absolutely, you can Warding Flare in the moments. As
Whether
the first,
she wants the help or not.
taking a 24 to a 12, I believe, isn't it? It makes disadvantage, isn't it? Is that correct?
Yep.
Okay, no problem. So, the first one will miss. And the second one will be a 21 for 16 this time.
Sorry, I can only do it once with a reaction.
Silvery barbs.
That's fine.
Silvery barbs. Okay. All the
I
things
can also
coming.
do stuff, but you guys are doing it. So it's
Work
fine.
as a group. It's all good. Changing it to an 8 in the moments there. So
Teamwork makes the dream work.
absolutely. Bringing it to the end of its turn. Cordelia, it's now your turn.
Yes,
Who are you
we
giving
are,
the advantage?
Advantage to.
I will give the advantage to Cordelia because she's next.
Okay, I'm not going to meta it. She will twin spell banishment, targeting both of them. 4th level. Charisma save DC 16.
Okay, Christmas save DC 16 in the moment. Okay, 1 second. Save charisma, first one, which is the red.
Oh,
And then the second one, let's say saves and charisma.
A charismatic undead.
Well,
They linked those.
oh my god, okay. Was not expecting that. Was not expecting that. Okay, fair enough.
Oh dear.
you see Cordelia go through the motions, like her joints click in completely the wrong directions. She begins speaking in tongues, and then it just kind of fizzles, and then she returns to her normal self and is like, oh, well, shit.
Good.
That's all I've got. And then that's the
Okay.
end of her turn. Actually, no, she's going to move back.
Yep, fair enough. Okay, bringing us to Espen's turn here.
As Cordelia doesn't do that, Espen raises up his holy symbol and says, "Should we try that again, or should we just attack?"
That was a very high-level spell. Espen, I can't keep doing that.
Okay, fine. So then Espen is going to cast Scorching Ray on the red one.
Okay.
So 3 beams. I will do this at 2nd level. Yes.
Oh yeah. That 100% definitely hits on that one.
Okay. Is it still alive? Because I get more.
I just need to know what type of damage you're doing here. Okay.
Fire.
Okay. You feel it hits. It's just not as effective as you would hope in the moment as you do it, but you are still doing damage with it.
Okay, I have 2 more beams. I'll do 2 more times. 15?
15 will hit. Yep. And so
Okay. Last one. Natural 1, so that last one doesn't hit.
Fair enough. But yeah, you do feel like you were hitting, and the fire was doing some damage. But yeah, it's just you feel that it was not as effective as it could be, but it was definitely still having an effect.
Okay.
Anything else on Espen's turn in the moment?
We'll just say for preemptiveness, I will shift.
No problem. Changing form in the moments as this is all going on. Okay, the second wraith will make its way over to Mona here as this is all going on. And let's see how it's going to do. First attack, incoming.
Shit.
Oh.
I will
fuck.
reaction blood curse of the eyeless amplified. Oh no, that was shit. So I get that's the damage that I take. So I get to roll 1d6 and subtract it from that
19. So
roll.
Okay.
So
okay, yeah, it's a bit.
Oh, down to my AC, so that still hits. So close.
Oh.
So 19 damage. Ouch. But I amplified it, so it will take. I'll roll again for if he has another attack.
He has one more strike, which will be incoming now. Here we go. 22 for this one.
You have to roll a 6.
Close.
Fuck, my AC again. Okay, cool.
So another 14 as these things like the claws, like as they're trying to tear pieces out of Mona in the moments as this is all going on. Bringing us back to the top of the round, and Astra, it's round to you.
Oh, good lord. Oh, God. Okay.
It has disadvantage against me. I have protection from good and evil on.
It does. So the second one shouldn't.
And the second one should miss then. Yeah, absolutely. Yes. Yeah, thank you. Well,
I'm glad someone remembers.
Good play.
Oh gosh. No, I have to do something. I am going to just double check a spell. Let's give it a go. Okay, hopefully this works at 3rd level, but I'm going to throw it here. I'm going to cast Shatter on one of these broken chair things and see if I can smack that guy up from behind.
I thought there was a fireball coming.
I do not have. Unfortunately, that is not what I have.
Okay, so yeah, pop it in there. Cast the spell and see what it does.
Okay, let's make sure I get all of that lad in. Lovely. Cool.
The damage.
Okay, fair enough. So it will make a con save in the moment as this is going on. So yes, it will pass in the moment.
Half damage.
And and yeah, even with noticing that, you feel that type of damage is not as potent as you would hope in the moment.
Okay, lads. Thunder is not the way to go.
Seems like flames are not either.
I'm going to throw Milton a Bardic Inspiration as well. and I will say, "Come on, believe in you, Milton, and you shall have the bardic inspiration."
Okay, as that's all going on, then I guess that brings us to Regulus's turn.
Okay, so Reg is going to hack a dagger. Hack.
Oh, Regulus.
Oh man, no.
And then he's going to. Where's the turnover gone?
It's here for the rest of us, I believe, anyway. But yeah, next after you would be Milton and Mona after that.
It'll just be Mona again, I think. But Mona, I can't seem to hit. I don't know what to do. So you're gonna have to pick up the slack. Sorry, just hit it right in between the skull and the body. Chop that head off.
It's just like, oh, why die with?
The help action then. Fuck off. You give it to
She accepts the help action in the moment. Okay, yeah, if that is Regulus all done on that front, Milton, it's round to you.
Okay. I guess I will try to find Smite. Not sure if it's gonna work. So yeah, no, I still need to hit first, and that not happening. So
no.
What's the bardic inspiration die now? D8?
Yep.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, 12 is not gonna hit, right? So
12 misses, unfortunately, yes. Oh, Milton.
Oh gosh.
yeah. To be fair, yeah. I don't think I've been rolling well with Milton over the last couple of sessions.
No, he's not had the best. He's not had the best. But yeah, is he all done at that point?
Yeah, I only have one attack. I do not have the multi-attack feature yet.
Bringing us to Mona's turn then.
Okay. She will mark the target again. She doesn't take the damage because she doesn't amplify. She's already got advantage. So she will attack with advantage. 19.
19 will definitely hit this time.
Plus 3d6 radiant. Plus 9 radiant damage.
9 radiant, okay.
Okay, one more attack. 14.
14 will still hit.
Okay, cool. 12 plus 11 radiant damage.
Oh, nice. Okay. Pretty beefy.
And yep, that's her turn.
No problem. Okay. Next on the list is the Arcane Wraith. Let's see how this is going to do in the moment. It is going to attack once more. For another 24 for 18 against 21. Have you still got advantage at this point? Sorry, it's still got disadvantage, or
Yes,
yeah. So 21 for 18. Yes.
It's 10 minutes that he'll have that up. So
okay.
I probably would silver barbs that again.
Okay, we'll take the new roll in the moment of a 24.
19.
It's the first damage, though.
No, you can't have disadvantage on the extra roll.
Yes. So
yeah, that would be too powerful. It's already good. As this is all going on.
It's the first damage, though, right?
It's the first damage, correct? Yeah, we don't re-roll everything else. So that's absolutely
Any
fine.
other attacks? Bring it on.
One more coming in second one, and see how it's going to do. And it rolls an 8, so it will miss with the second one.
It hits its friend.
Yes.
Bringing us to Cordelia in the moments.
Oh god, what is Cordelia going to do? Sorry, I'm just reading a spell I didn't know I had.
Oh, that's fair enough. That's all right.
And I'm really sorry, James. It's going to be one of those annoying summon ones. You see Cordelia begins to convulse, and then she kind of holds her stomach and kind of bends over, and you see this shadowy form beginning to essentially come out of her back, and then begins to take form as she will summon aberration. And it's going to take the form of
Yeah, if you give me a name, hopefully I can drag one in.
so the stat block is Aberrant Spirit, but it will take the form of Starspawn. Sure. Yeah, it'll take the form of a Starspawn.
I like to
Okay.
think it looks like a child in like a Christmas nativity in like a terrible costume.
I'm picturing the youngest Simpson. I'm picturing Maggie Simpson.
Oh,
in that
yeah, in a
scarf
little
that she
snow
wears in
suit.
winter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Excellent.
Unfortunately, sorry, I don't have one of those in the list of dragons, so apologies. Yeah, we'll have to
ready for that?
imagination
Okay.
as this is going on.
Can I?
You'll have to get a stat block from somewhere, Drew, to make that happen.
I think
It's in the chat.
Yeah, I think this is one of those
Yeah.
stat blocks in the spell.
Yeah, it's
They
one of
never
the.
actually
Sorry.
made stat blocks for it in the VTT, so it's
Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
As I said, it's one of those annoying summon ones.
yeah. So anyway, yeah, you summon
sorry.
this thing into space as this is all going
Into
on.
existence. How far away can I cast it? Ooh, 90 feet. Okay, it's going to. Oh, I don't want to get Milton or Mona in this. Here. Can I do? Can I doodle?
That's all right. I'll bring something in to act as the thing for now. There we go.
Oh,
We use whatever that is. There we go.
Actually, that's quite good because this thing has an aura. So I'll say that's the end of my turn. It's now its turn.
Sure.
At the start of each of its turns, each creature within 5 feet must succeed on a wisdom saving throw. So this will need to make a wisdom save.
Okay, wisdom saving throw. Let's see how it's going to do.
DC 16.
16.
Damn it. Okay, so that damage doesn't happen, but it does have multi-attack, so it will attack it twice. D20 plus my spellcasting modifier, which is something plus 8. Okay. Uh, 10, which will miss. So I'll make another attack. 17.
That will definitely hit. Okay.
I'll do 1d8. 1d8 plus 3 plus 4 in psychic damage. So
Beefy.
15 psychic damage.
Oh, okay. Fair enough on that one. It will definitely take all of the psychic damage on that one.
And then that is my turn.
Okay. Starspawn in, bringing us to Espen's turn.
Astra is the only one who hears Varya say while watching Cordelia, "Oh God, I still think she's hot." Oh, it's weird. Astra
looks at her.
As she's speaking in tongues and is like convulsing in the corner.
Espen doesn't hear this though, and Espen is going to target the one that Milton and Mona have been attacking, the red one, and he's going to try to Sacred Flame because aside from fire, Divine is the only other damage type he has. So if this doesn't work, then he knows that he's got to do something else.
Okay.
Dexterity save 16, please.
Dexterity save incoming. And in this case,
Yes.
it's a fail. So on that
16
one.
damage radiant.
And you feel that it is effective in the moment, and it takes all of that damage. And this first red one, guys, is not looking good after
And
that.
Good.
You see Espen see that his attack landed and says, "Ha-ha! Lathander provides!" And then as a bonus action, he's going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Natural 20. Oh. Okay, so just the 8. I have a companion manager pop out, but nothing is there. I don't know if I'm supposed to have something there, James.
We could have added it in, but we didn't think of it. I didn't think of it. So
Okay, well, I'm putting it right here. So
no problem.
and I'm still attacking this red one.
Okay. So yeah, I mean that will definitely hit, and that will be another 8 damage on top. Okay.
And he'll say, "If you have divinity to wield, now would be the time." And you see Espen step forward, and it looks like he's getting ready to do something big. But that's the end of his turn. Vari is again still holding back until it looks like somebody needs healing.
No problem.
Because that's what she's doing. Because she's told specifically to that.
Makes sense. Okay.
Can we get like a swinging mace or something here?
Absolutely. Yes. Let's grab you a thing for that. 1 second. What level is spiritual weapon? Sorry.
2.
Level 2. Thank you. Because there's going to be something in there for that, I'm sure. Yes, there's going to be a mace in here somewhere. There we go. That will do the trick. And we'll put that there. There we go.
And that will be it for me.
No problem. Okay, so the Arcane Wraith. Mona, you know the drill by now as this is all going on. Oh, is there anything more interesting they're going to do in the moment? Let's have a look. They're going to continue attacking you, Mona, and we'll go from
Warding Flare. Oh, sorry, never mind. Mona's protected, right? I would know.
Yeah.
I apologize. I'll say that the first one that I used sticks, but not this one.
No problem. So a 14, I'm guessing, will miss, and the second one, an 18.
Yeah. That hits.
Okay, so another 10 force damage in the moments as that is done, and we are back at the top of the round. Astra.
Okay, I'm going to throw out there. Gonna zoom out 1 second. I'm going to throw towards this guy. Well, straight onto him, really. The cloud of daggers that he will be just behind him, so he will be getting sliced in the arse by a bunch of daggers.
Okay.
That's 3rd level.
So when on its turn, it will be taking that. Okay.
Yeah, like straight in the ass.
Okay, so that's the second one over on this side.
Yeah, because that guy's looking weaker, so I assume they're going to finish him off soon. So I'll start working on him.
No problem. Just remind me of the daggers when the time comes. On that
yes.
One. Anything else on Astra's turn?
Not for now, because I will save my last bardic inspiration for when I think it's needed.
Okay, Regulus, round to you.
Okay, so Reg is going to use his ruler. So he moves down 1, target this thing, and throw a dagger at it.
The one nearest Milton? Yes, okay. You're going for that. And you do hit, and for 5 damage here.
Yeah, and sneak attack.
Oh, you didn't need it. Your 5 was enough. It had 5 hit points left to his name. So the first one of these creatures dies in the moment, or seems to vaporize and disappear. And you guys kind of watch as it's sort of the energy of it is sort of there in a moment, and then seems to be dragged and leaves the room through this side of the wall, heading off, like instantly, being like it's being dragged.
Ooh.
As that's all going on, anything else on Regulus's turn? Yeah.
I'll shout to Milton now because Mona was so fucking rude. Milton, come on, you gotta hit harder. I've seen you hit things much better before. And it's just like a little help action for you. Here we go.
No problem.
Also, you have Bob, remember, Seb?
Well, he's upstairs, isn't he?
Bob's upstairs.
Oh, is he?
Bob's keeping an eye out on
technically not.
Oh, it's because he's in the room, so I thought.
What side did the spirit thing leave from? Toward?
The opposite side to you, Milton. Yeah.
So going towards the library.
Yeah, in that general direction. Well, I guess to that side of the house. I'll give you the hint that it's maybe more towards the bedroom upstairs.
The bedroom? Okay.
Can I... I'm not gonna attack because I've been terribly unfortunate in doing that, so I am... Can I use my action to look through Bob's eyes? Because I know that's like a back to the chain warlock thing, find familiar sort of thing, right?
Yeah, sure, absolutely, yeah. You definitely see him. Bob is looking at Fossilas, and he seems to be working away, redrawing and redoing sections of the magic circle up there. He seems to be working hard at it, but that's what he seems to be doing at the moment.
Nothing changed regarding like lights that flicker up or something of like this dead spirit's energy or something.
Oh, okay. It's just doing that in that moment. After that happens, yes, you watch as light starts to flicker and change, and part of the runic circles like, and Vostalas is there, and he smiles at that as he starts to see that, and we have sort of a thing of Bob hearing him say, "Good."
Okay, that's my turn. I just keep watching.
Okay, fair enough. No worries. As this is going on, then Mona, round to you.
Yep. She's just gonna attack. 11. I don't think that hits.
No, 11 will miss, unfortunately.
Okay. And attack again.
Much better.
20 for 9 plus 2d6 radiant damage. And I'm actually going to... you see the brand move from Regulus's hand onto the Spectre's skull, and you can just see like a moon brand across it, just so I know where it goes if it tries to flee, if it's on the same plane as me. But it takes I think it's an extra 4 damage.
Okay.
My wisdom it's why is it so confusing?
You picked a class on that one, yes.
Yes. Yeah, I think it's just my wisdom thing, so it's +5, yeah. +4. So it's just an extra 4 damage.
Okay, another 4 on top. Okay, I'll give it that. No problem. Right, if that is the end of your turn, then that one is dead. Cordelia, it's around to you.
Ooh. What's Cordelia gonna do? She's going to mind sliver this wraith. So intelligence saving throw DC 16.
Okay. Intelligence. Oof. Okay. Let's see how it's going to do. 18 in this case.
Okay, that is all she's gonna do. Then it'll be the aberration. The wraith will need to make a wisdom save. DC 16 again.
It will fail this time.
It'll take some damage. 2d6 psychic damage.
Oh, not bad.
So
Okay.
8 psychic damage, and then it's gonna smack it twice. Plus 8. So first attack, 14.
14 will hit. Yeah, it's an AC of 13.
For 10 psychic damage.
Beefy this time.
Second attack, 25.
Yes, definitely hits.
For 11 psychic damage.
Another 11. Okay. Absolutely taking chunks out of this thing.
And that's my turn.
Okay, no problem. After the Starspawn there, Espen, it's round to Espen's turn.
Espen will use his bonus action to move the mace to here and attack with it.
No problem, no problem.
25 for 10.
25 definitely hits for 10 damage.
And, How is this thing looking like hurt or wispy or anything, or?
It's I can't call it bloody, but you can see it's having a much harder time holding itself together at this point. Yeah.
Okay. Espen will just clutch his holy symbol in both hands and raise it above his head as if it were like a weapon he was about to bring down, and just say, "Lathander, guard us against this evil." And he is going to cast Guardian of Faith. And he is going to put it right here.
Okay, so yeah, a guardian now occupies that space. What does this guardian look like?
To Espen's surprise, it is a 10-foot tall woman in furs and armor similar to him, wearing the exact same holy symbol, with her hair pulled back into a tight bun, with a stern but pretty face. And as she turns, she'll look at him with wistful eyes, and you'll just hear him say, "Gabrielle?" And that's it.
Okay, so it's got to make a dex save against what's going on here. 1 second.
Any creature hostile to you that moves into a space within 10 feet of the Guardian for the first time on its turn. So it's after me. It did fail, which means it will take 20 radiant damage.
Ooh, okay, there's a lot going to be going on. So yeah,
as this creature turns to Espen and gives him like a very like mournful smile, she'll turn back around, take her gigantic mace, and just slam it on this creature.
Okay. Yes. So in the moment, then it will be taking the damage from that, and I believe some blades are in order at this point as well.
14.
Okay, and another 14 on top as this thing is getting eviscerated as this is all going on in the moment. However, it is now officially its turn. Mona, incoming, one more arcane strike. Let's see how it's going to do. With an 8, it will be missing. And its second one, 16, I'm assuming.
Miss.
Okay.
Just.
So yeah, you're seeing this thing is looking weaker and weaker and is just not holding itself together. Yeah, you feel like the writing might be on the wall. As this is going on, Astra.
I think that the concentration on Mona's spell would have gone because Cloud of Daggers is a concentration spell.
Oh, Jess.
Oh, well, thank you for your honesty at least on that
I
one.
thought I'd be honest on that.
No, thank
yeah.
you for that. Thank you for that.
Cool. Minus 32. Ouch.
Sorry, bud. Yeah. So to apologize for that, I will healing word you.
My screen is so dark. My vision's getting blurry.
I will do that at second level.
At 9th level.
I don't have that. I would if I could. That is a bonus action. Oh god, there's nothing else I can do at this point. Oh, rubbish.
I mean, that's just a bonus action. You can still maybe viciously mock it.
Yeah, I'll do that. I will then say, oh, look at us. We've come back stronger now. Look at your pal dead. That's going to be you soon. And that's going to be the vicious mockery.
Okay, on that one. Okay. So it's got to save
And then
wisdom.
Maria also says, and also fuck you.
I'll like thumbs up back at her like a crowd. You,
Oh, damn.
how
Yeah.
dare.
How dare it save in the moment? Anything else from Astra's turn? Yes.
Just bitterly disappointed, and that's it.
No.
So that's
Okay.
free action.
Regulus, round to you.
Okay, so I'm just gonna run it in this direction. Yeah. And huck another dagger. Well, same dagger. Over and over and over.
Mm-hmm. Ooh,
Yes!
okay. That is pretty good.
6+1 damage and
Double your sneak attack dice.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. This is Regulus eviscerating this creature in the moment, as its form will flicker and change in the moments as this is all going on. You will watch as again once more the energy that was here in the moments is then and is pulled from the room, disappearing
is my
into the other
brand-
space.
Is my
Is it-
brand still on it? So I can see I can feel which direction it's going. I know where it kind of is on the same plane.
Yeah, it's technically the energy of it, but I'll give you that you feel it moving off and going to that, heading to that bedroom. I'll let you sense that in the moment as this is all going on, as you all breathe heavily for in the moment, but you are
literally shouted,
free to
"Quick,
move.
Run after it."
Does
Think
Bob
maybe
see
not.
anything else? Because I'm still looking through his eyes.
If you're watching through his eyes, yeah, you watch as the lights are on the runes of the magic circle all light up, and you watch as Fossilas sort of stands up a little bit for a moment, pulls back for a moment, as the light of this portal erupts in front of him. His face lights up with a wonderful, wonderful smile as the visage of Fossilas drops in the moments.
Yeah.
And standing there is a tiefling, a vision of a man instead.
Oh,
As this is all going on.
You were right.
Called it.
You did call it.
Called it in the first 5 minutes.
And you watch as he will smile and then step forward into the this now newly formed gate.
We just sent Cran to go kill his dad. Hey.
What a boss, Steward.
We're going to call it fairly shortly, but is there? What are you guys doing in the moments? As Milton, you realise this and you see this going on. What's the next steps?
Mona
I'm
like
just-
heavily panting. She lifts up her mask and just spits out an unhealthy amount of blood.
Espen is over by the Guardian of Faith that looks like his wife, and he's like shrinking back down to his regular size. And she reaches out and puts a giant hand against his face, and then she'll turn around and put a hand on Mona's shoulder, and you will get cure wounds at 3rd level. which is just me casting Cure Wounds on you at 3rd level. But there you go, you get 17 back. And then she will go away because she's supposed to last for 8 hours, but we don't need her anymore.
No, I believe there was a moment there where she looks at Espen, and then she passes, and as a good story beat. Yeah.
As soon as I see this, I will break the vision from Bob and say, so Vostalos was Grin, and he's through the portal. Come on, chop chop.
Well,
If that leads to his father, we must go save Darius now. He might be the only one who can answer and send us home.
Come on, chop chop. Let's go.
Has the door unlocked? Can we get back?
Yeah, the door's unlocked. Are we having a scene of you guys? You run. I'm assuming you're running back to the bedroom.
Yeah.
I'll describe what happens as this goes on. But yeah, you run back. There is a bright light of an orange style portal in the middle of the space there, in the middle central to this arcane circle as this is all going on. Now complete in the moments, but do you guys just run in? What happens in the moment?
Yeah.
Okay.
I look to Astra and Cordelia and say, "Is it safe? Can we go?"
Cordelia is already going, and
it should be stable, and I follow in as well.
Yeah, then I also go, and Astra's right behind me.
Okay.
Follow me, Bob.
As Bob will be
Mona
following you
just
into the space.
Strolls in afterwards. Everyone's running. Mona's just like, fuck.
Okay. On the other side of the portal, as you guys are beginning to appear on the other side here, as all this is going on, a shattered world of energy and chaos will be what will be showing on the other side. And we will pick up with your arrival here in the shattered sanctum on the other side at the next episode.
Oh God, Astra, did you read the fine print of that contract? Because you totally signed something with him.
But yes, we'll end the stream there. But well done.